Hello guys, welcome back to our anime moment. Guys, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Today is explanation of Battle Through the Heavens Part 164 based on novel. So let's start. That middle-aged man involuntarily laughed when he saw Xiao Yan's lack of expression. He asked, "Are you very surprised?" Xiao Yan gradually recovered from his shock when he heard this question. He secretly observed the middle-aged man in front of him and dryly laughed. He found that he did not know what to say. In front of this frightening person with overwhelming strength, it was as though any thought that lingered within his heart would be discovered by the other party. "Ha ha, I am called Gu Yuan. Speaking of which, we met when you were born." However, no one knew my identity, the middle-aged man faintly laughed. Xiao Yan was stunned again. He had not expected that he had met this overwhelmingly powerful clan head when he had arrived in this world. "May I know what important matter has caused this Gu clan to wait for this junior here?" Xiao Yan hesitated a moment before respectfully asking. "It is naturally because of the matter between you and Xun'er." Gu Yuan smiled and replied. Xiao Yan's heart became slightly stern when he heard this. He involuntarily frowned and said, "Does clan head Gu Yuan not wish for Xun'er to be together with me? This is not my intention. As long as Xun'er is willing, I, as her father, will not force her. Moreover, with her current divine bloodline, even I, this clan head of the Gu clan, will not be able to force her to do anything." Gu Yuan smiled as he continued, "If it is you, you are passable despite not being as strong as the peak of the younger generation from the Gu clan." Xiao Yan was startled when he heard these words. A joy immediately surged within his eyes. Most of the members from the Gu clan in the Gu realm were full of enmity toward him. However, this Gu Yuan in front of him was somewhat beyond his expectations. "Thank you very much, clan head Gu Yuan." Xiao Yan cupped his hands together and joyously spoke. "You should not be in such a hurry to rejoice. Although I will not stop the both of you, some elders of the Gu clan and some even older existences still feel some grudges in regard to this relationship. After all, Xun'er has the divine bloodline that has not appeared within the Gu clan for 1,000 years. They will naturally be unwilling for such a bloodline to become imperfect because of some other thing. Therefore, you will be faced with some hindrances and it will not be easy. From the perspective of my position as the clan head of the Gu clan, I am unable to provide you much help. After all, the clan head must put the clan ahead," Gu Yuan faintly explained. Xiao Yan was quiet as he nodded. "Of course, other than the position of clan head, I am also Xun'er's father. I will naturally like something as long as it is something she likes." Gu Yuan faintly smiled and said, "I am not too dissatisfied with you. Although the bloodline in your body has been wasted, you are able to rely on your own hard work to achieve something that is not inferior to those who possess a bloodline. This is really admirable. Honestly speaking, if I had known of the results today, I would not have sent Xun'er to the Xiao clan back then. It is unexpected that not only did I fail to obtain that thing, I also ended up losing a daughter. This trade is really a great loss." Xiao Yan could only smile awkwardly in the face of such words. He did not dare reply. "I will not intervene in the matter between the two of you. However, I need you to promise me some things." Xiao Yan's heart pounded when he heard these words. He carefully asked, "May I know what they are?" "Relax, it is not something that you will find difficult to achieve. I just hope that when you are together with Xun'er in the future, you will allow her to maintain an untouched body before she reaches the Doshan class." Gu Yuan hesitated for a moment as he spoke. Xiao Yan's face immediately became embarrassed when he heard this. He had not imagined that the thing that Gu Yuan wanted him to promise was such a ridiculous request. Did he appear like a person who had uncontrolled sexual desires? Ha ha, a young person will inevitably have moments when one is impulsive. Moreover, the both of you aren't frequently together. Cough, Gu Yuan involuntarily and dryly coughed. He said, "The main thing is that the bloodline within Xun'er's body is unstable, and you are also not a member of the Gu clan. If you randomly perform intercourse, it would damage the bloodline within Xun'er's body. In the event that such a thing occurs, it is likely that those old fellows from the clan will act forcefully. You should be aware of the consequences. Xiao Yan bitterly smiled and nodded. Did this great person appear in front of him in order to talk to him about this somewhat ridiculous matter? This is something that I am only reminding you of in passing. The greatest reason for me to reveal myself is because of the Chu-Shi ancient god's jade on you. Gu Yuan paused. After which, he looked at Xiao Yang and slowly spoke. Xiao Yang's expression involuntarily changed when he heard the words Chu-Shi ancient god's jade. He was naturally aware that this Chu-Shi ancient god's jade was a precious object within the Xiao clan. The reason that the Hall of Souls had captured his father was because of this mysterious ancient jade piece. However, hardly anyone knew that the ancient jade was with him. The Chu-Shi ancient god was the last Odi on the Do-Chi continent. After him, not a single person has managed to reach the level of a Odi, which exists only in the legends even now. Gu Yuan spoke on his own without being concerned about the change in Xiao Yang's expression. It is rumored that when the Chu-Shi ancient god died, he left behind a Odi remains. Within it contains the secrets of breaking through the Doshan class. No one has discovered the Odi remains even now. A big battle erupted among the 8 ancient clans and some super factions of the Central Plains many years ago. In the end, they only obtained a key to the remains, the Chu-Shi ancient god's jade in your hands. This thing is ordinarily divided into 3 pieces, but after experiencing a string of miserable battles, it was divided into 8. Coincidentally, they were obtained by the 8 ancient clans back then. The piece in your hand is one of the 8. Xiao Yang quietly nodded. He was vaguely aware of some of these matters. However, he had always thought that the Chu-Shi ancient god's jade had only been divided into 3 pieces, but there was actually 8 of them. The reason why the Hall of Souls captured your father is because of the Xiao clan's Chu-Shi ancient god's jade. Gu Yuan frowned slightly when he mentioned the Hall of Souls. The Han clan has always been the most strange and mysterious clan among the 8 ancient clans. Back then, the Gu clan and the Xiao clan had joined hands and engaged in a big battle with them. Both parties ended up with their own losses, but we failed to cause the Han clan too much damage. After which, Xiao Xian became the clan head of the Xiao clan. Originally, we had the opportunity to seriously damage the Han clan. However, Xiao Xian was eventually surrounded and killed by many experts from the Han clan. The Xiao clan was hence brought to its knees. Having lost the support of the Xiao clan, the Gu clan was not able to declare war against the Han clan by itself because everyone knew that both clans would have suffered great losses if we ended up fighting, which would provide the other factions with an opportunity. Hence, things have continued until now. From some of the actions of the Han clan during these years, they are likely ready to cause trouble again. Hence, this ancient god jade will definitely be their target. If they are allowed to obtain all the ancient god jade, the strength of the Han clan will definitely soar and break the equilibrium. The expression of Gu Yuan was a little grave as he studied at Xiao Yang. He said, "You should know just how important the Chu-Shi ancient god jade is, right?" Xiao Yang slightly nodded. However, an image of an underground magma world suddenly flashed across his heart. That place was the magma world under the Jianan Academy. There was something at the end of the magma that had caused the Chu-Shi ancient god jade in his hand to react. Could it be that the end of the magma world is the hidden location of the Dodi remains? Xiao Yang was contemplating the thought. He got a premonition that the thing at the end of the magma world was definitely extremely important. What is clan head Gu Yuan's intentions? Xiao Yan recovered and slowly asked. Gu Yuan started at Xiao Yang. A moment later, he shook his head and helplessly said, "According to the intention of those old fellows from within the clan, they wish for you to hand the ancient jade in your hands to the Gu clan for safekeeping, but I think that you will be unwilling to hand it over." Xiao Yang gently nodded and replied, "There is the trace of a spiritual imprint of my father within the ancient jade. I need to rely on this to ascertain whether he is alive. Therefore, I will definitely need to keep this ancient jade." The Chu-Shi ancient god jade was the most precious thing of the Xiao clan. If it really came to that time in the future, Xiao Yang would not hesitate even a little if he had to use it to exchange for Xiao Zhong. This was a chip. With it in his hands, the Hall of Souls would not kill his father. However, if he handed the ancient jade to the Gu clan, the Han clan might really end up doing some heartless and crazy things upon knowing that it was hopeless. Gu Yuan seemed to have already expected this answer. Hence, he did not reveal a different expression. All he did was helplessly nod as he said, "I had already guessed this reply." "I'm sorry, clan head Gu Yuan." Xiao Yan apologized. "This suggestion was not made by me to begin with. However, the other old fellows will not easily allow you to bring such an important thing in front of the Han clan." Gu Yuan shook his head. He waved his hand and said, "Forget it, we will discuss this in the future. The heavenly tomb will open in another 2 days. We will discuss the matter of the ancient jade after you have come out of the heavenly tomb." Xiao Yang nodded. He was just about to reply when the rushing sound of wind suddenly appeared at the foot of the mountain. His eyes immediately followed the sound and looked over, only to see a figure swiftly rushing over. That figure was Xun'er. It is really the case of a girl to end up being married off when she matures. Seeing how frantic she is worried that I will do something to you. Gu Yuan helplessly smiled when he saw Xun'er swiftly rushing over. After which, he said more to Xiao Yang, "Let's end our conversation today. Remember the thing that you have promised me. Do not cross the line. Additionally, protect the ancient jade properly." After Gu Yuan's final word sounded, his body slowly disappeared. Xiao Yang involuntarily sighed in relief when he saw Gu Yuan's figure disappear. Subsequently, he turned his head and glanced at the extremely beautiful figure rushing over. Her face was tense, and her pretty eyes were filled with worry. He involuntarily smiled. This girl, a beautiful figure, shot to the top of the green mountain with lightning speed. Within a couple of flashes, she had appeared in front of Xiao Yang. Her pretty eyes were filled with worry. "Xiao Yang Ge, are you all right?" "Earlier." Xiao Yang grinned and shook his head. He studied Xun'er's tense face and said, "That person earlier was your father, clan head Gu Yuan." "I knew it." Xun'er knit her brows. Her tone faintly contained some fury. It was unexpected that even her father could not resist revealing himself after those fellows had unveiled their faces one after another. "Ha ha," clan head Gu Yuan did not say anything to stop the two of us. He only discussed some matters related to the Xiao clan. Xiao Yang smiled and defended Gu Yuan. "Is it true? He didn't talk about the matter between us?" Xun'er was slightly startled. Clearly, she felt very surprised. Xiao Yang rubbed his nose. He suddenly approached Xun'er's delicate ear and softly uttered a couple of sentences. Xun'er's elegant face immediately turned bright red when she heard his soft voice. Her pretty eyes cut Xiao Yang in a lovely and displeased manner. However, her expression had relaxed a little. Gu Yuan possessed an extremely high position within the Gu clan. If even he opposed their relationship, she would really end up in a dilemma. She was very unwilling to deal with that kind of situation. "Let's return first. Xiao Yang Ge, you already possess one of the spots to enter the heavenly tomb. All you need to do is wait for 2 days now and we will be able to enter it together." Xun'er gently pulled Xiao Yang's hand as she informed him with a smile. Joy flashed across Xiao Yang's eyes when he heard her words. He was worried that the elders within the Gu clan would come up with reasons to prevent him from entering the heavenly tomb. After hearing what Xun'er had said, it was obvious that this problem had been resolved. "Thank you very much, Xun'er." Xiao Yang's hand gently rubbed her warm jade-like hand as he softly thanked her. He guessed that Xun'er had helped him again. His act of hurrying to the Gu clan today was related to this. Xun'er hinted at a smile. She twisted her delicate and gentle waist. Her face contained a bright redness as she gently leaned on Xiao Yang's shoulder. She shut her pretty eyes as she greedily inhaled the warm air that caused her to feel relaxed. A warmth rose within Xiao Yang's heart as studied the person in his embrace. His hand gently rested on a delicate waist. At the same time, his head was buried in soft black hair. Upon inhaling a faint fragrance, it appeared as though his fatigue had gradually disappeared. Gu Yuan's body slowly appeared in the empty sky above. He observed the man and woman embracing each other on the mountain top and involuntarily sighed. After which, his body moved, and he once again disappeared. Xiao Yan, you are still the superior one. All agony seemed to have been abandoned within this pleasant country scene. 2 days swiftly passed amid this quiet life. No one from the Gu clan came to disturb Xiao Yan's group during these 2 days. This kind of peace and quiet was wonderful. However, this silence could not last for long. When the morning light of the 3rd day scattered down from the sky, an unusual atmosphere began to spread over the mountain range. Even Xiao Yan's group felt it. Today is the day that the heavenly tomb will open. Xun'er stood in front of the bamboo house and uttered these words to Xiao Yan. Xiao Yan grinned. Xun'er beckoned with her hand, and the snow-white single-horned beast flew out of the mountain forest. Xiao Yan's group quickly got onto it with a familiarity. Finally, the single-horned beast flapped both its wings and flew to the east after Xun'er gave a soft whistle. The heavenly tomb will open deep within the Gu sacred mountain range. That place are forbidden grounds of the Gu clan. No one is allowed to enter them normally. It will only open when the heavenly tomb is opened. A gentle breeze blew over the single-horned beast's back and lifted Xun'er's black hair, which extended all the way to her delicate waist. At the same time, she was explaining things to Xiao Yan's group. There is some danger within the heavenly tomb. A countless number of experts from ancient times are buried within it. Although their souls have already disappeared, the energy from when they were alive have transformed into their past appearances due to the mysteriousness of the heavenly tomb. This energy is filled with an extremely powerful offensive strength. Moreover, they also know their Do skills from when they were alive. It will be extremely difficult to deal with them. Xun'er's expression became a little grave when she mentioned the interior of the heavenly tomb. She said, therefore, if one ends up meeting an overly powerful energy body, it is best to try and avoid it. It is rumored that some experts with extremely great strength when they were alive have produced energy bodies with some intelligence. They could even be considered a mysterious living creature. A living creature that has been transformed from the dead, huh? Xiao Yan thought aloud. The overly great strength from when these people were alive and the mysterious effects of the heavenly tomb were the reasons why such a strange occurrence happens. The heavenly tomb is divided into 3 levels. The energy bodies on the first level are mostly 3-star dozens or weaker. They drift around without any consciousness and are not very difficult to deal with. The second level's energy bodies are between a 3 and 8-star dozen. They are quite troublesome to deal with. As for the third level, those are genuinely at the peak of the dozen class. There are even some ultimate experts who have reached the Doshan class when they were alive. Normally speaking, seldom anyone barges into the third level without absolute confidence. That place is too dangerous. Xun'er slowly explained. The tomb of my ancestor, Xiao Yan, is in the third level? Xiao Yan asked. It is rumored that it is in the deepest part of the third level. However, seldom anyone dares to enter that place even from our Gu clan, Xun'er helplessly replied. It is actually so troublesome. There will definitely be a path when we get there. Let's enter the heavenly tomb before discussing our plans. Xiao Yan felt much calmer after this thought flashed across his heart. After which, he asked Xun'er about information related to the heavenly tomb. The single-horned beast gradually traveled deep into the mountain range while the two of them were chatting. Xiao Yan's group had met some people who were hurrying to this place along the way. They were mostly experts from the other 6 clans and some Gu clan experts. Although they had met them, there were not many conversations. Only the clan members from the Gu clan respectfully greeted Xun'er from a distance before they swiftly left. The flying continued for around 10 minutes before the single-horned beast finally stopped by some steep mountains. At this moment, quite a number of figures had gathered here. Xiao Yan's eyes swept over, only to see quite a number of familiar figures. Xiao Yan's eyes suddenly hardened as they swept across the surrounding mountains. 3 black-robed figures were suspended in the empty air where his gaze froze. A dark and cold aura slowly spread from the bodies of these 3. Hun Ya. Xiao Yan's eyes narrowed when he saw these three people. The fist under his sleeve was slowly tightened. Xiao Yan Gege, be careful of the person leading those from the Hun clan. He is called Hun Ya. It is rumored that he is quite renowned among the members of the younger generation from the Hun clan, and he is extremely difficult to deal with. He is likely going to be entering the heavenly tomb. You should be more careful if you meet him in the heavenly tomb. Xun'er whispered beside Xiao Yan's ear. I have already met him. Xiao Yan nodded. He was naturally aware of just how strong Hun Ya was. From his guess, this person was likely as difficult to deal with as Gu Yuan. Those geniuses within the clans with long history did indeed possess true strength. They were not the same level as those useless geniuses outside. The members from the Ling clan from the 8 clans did not arrive this time around. That group to the southeast is from the Yao clan. Oh! A thought passed through Xiao Yan's heart. He glanced where Xun'er pointed and saw a couple of figures suspended in the air. There was a medicinal cauldron image on their foreheads. A man who was leading those from the Yao clan sensed something when Xiao Yan's eyes landed on this group. He tilted his head and shifted his eyes to Xiao Yan. He was briefly startled before an unfriendly smile was lifted onto his face. Xiao Yan narrowed his eyes when he saw this gaze. It seemed that the people from the Yao clan were prejudiced against him. The eastern side are those from the Lei clan. Old Mr. Mang Qian Kai is leading them this trip. However, he will not enter the heavenly tomb. Most of the time, the ones who enter are members of the younger generation. After all, the heavenly tomb is not a bad training ground. Xiao Yan once again shifted his eyes. He looked to a group of people with a lightning mark on their foreheads and nodded. You have already met those from the Yang clan. On the western side are those from the Shi clan. Due to their bloodline, their physical bodies are all extremely frightening. They could be comparable to some of the top magical beasts within the magical beast world. Xiao Yang turned to the west. A group of grayish-white individuals stood there. An enormous rock was tattooed on their foreheads. These are all the people who will enter the heavenly tomb this time around. Other than the Gu clan, which looks after the heavenly tomb, the other clans only possess 2 spots each. Xun'er smiled as she spoke. Xiao Yan slowly nodded. He was just about to speak when he suddenly sensed this entire place trembling. A vast ancient aura slowly spread from empty space. Everyone present felt respect and fear surging from deep within their souls when faced with this ancient aura. The heavenly tomb is about to open. Xun'er softly said as she watched the sky suddenly become dark. Bang! Xun'er's words had just sounded when a shockingly loud noise was emitted from empty space, and a 10,000-foot large spatial crack spread across the sky. A cluster of silver light gradually surfaced in the middle of this spatial line. Finally, the line transformed into a 1,000-foot large spatial door with a vast ancient aura spreading from it. This is the heavenly tomb, huh? Xiao Yan muttered to himself as he studied the ancient door standing between the sky and earth. The ancient spatial door stood between the sky and the earth. An ancient aura spread from it, causing everyone's soul to quiver. Everyone should be aware of the rules regarding entering the heavenly tomb. Every clan has 2 places. There cannot be an excess number of people entering. Elder Tong Xian's elderly figure was suspended in the sky. His eyes looked down at the surrounding human figures as he spoke. Everyone slightly nodded upon hearing his words. The rules of entering the heavenly tomb has always been like this. Each clan has 2 places. This has continued even now. However, only the Gu clan, being the clan that guarded the heavenly tomb, received preferential treatment. For example, there were 5 from the Gu clan who could enter the heavenly tomb this time around. This kind of preferential treatment made the other clans a little jealous. Xiao Yang Gege, we will be randomly separated if we enter separately. Therefore we must enter together. Xun'er turned her head and smiled as she spoke to Xiao Yang. I? Xiao Yang nodded. He was extremely unfamiliar with the heavenly tomb. If he had Xun'er with him, he would be saved from many unnecessary troubles. Rumble. The ancient door that was within the spatial crack in the sky suddenly unleashed a loud rumbling sound while Xiao Yan nodded. That large door slowly opened, forming a gap. A glaring light erupted from it and lit up the land. If people have been properly assigned, please prepare to enter the heavenly tomb. Remember, all of you can only remain in the heavenly tomb for 3 years. After 3 years, the heavenly tomb will automatically expel you. Elder Tong Xian once again spoke in a deep voice as he watched the ancient door slowly open. 3 years, around half a year in the outside world, Xiao Yang mused. This was quite a good opportunity. The heavenly tomb was an extremely useful training spot since the flow of time within it was strange. If Xiao Yang were to train for 3 years within it, his strength would definitely increase. Bang! The gap of the ancient door in the sky grew wider. It was 100 feet in size. A dense aura from ancient times rolled out like a fog. A couple sounds of rushing wind suddenly appeared from within the mountain forest after the ancient door opened. The figures rushed toward the sky with lightning-like speed and entered the door that had just opened in front of many eyes. The members of the Gu clan. Gu Yuan has also entered? Xiao Yang was slightly surprised when he saw the 4 figures. The figure leading them was that strong green-clothed man, whom Xiao Yang had sensed back then. Behind that man was a silver-robed man and a man with a burly appearance. Of course, the person who caused Xiao Yang to be the most surprised was the last figure, Gu Yuan. Gu Yao did not choose to enter the heavenly tomb this time around. It seems he undertook a retreat. Therefore, the elders got Gu Yuan to replace him. Xun'er softly explained. It seems that this failure has been a big blow to him. If he is unable to accept this kind of failure, he will stop at this level. Xiao Yang indifferently shook his head. When he fought with others, he would not become dispirited if he lost. The stronger the opponent, the greater his desire to win. With the state of mind of someone like Gu Yao, it would be extremely difficult if he truly wished to break through to the Dozun class to become a Dosheng. Compared with Gu Yuan, Xiao Yang felt that Gu Yuan's achievement would be even greater. Gu Yuan's talent might not be as great as Gu Yao, but his character was the most calm and indifferent among all the members of the younger generation whom Xiao Yang had met during these years. This kind of character, which is as firm as a mountain, has bestowed him with an exceptionally indomitable ability to survive. Xun'er nodded. She smiled sweetly and asked, "Shall we also get moving?" Xiao Yang inclined his head. After which, he turned his head and looked at the little fairy doctor behind him. He smiled as he said, "The time that I will spend in the heavenly tomb will likely be quite long. You can return to the Falling Star Pavilion first should anything happen. Be careful." The little fairy doctor nodded. Her voice was warm and gentle. Xiao Yang smiled. After which, he exchanged glances with Xun'er. Their bodies moved, and they transformed into 2 light figures that swiftly bolted toward the large ancient door. They subsequently disappeared within the intense light from the large door. The members from the remaining clans began to move one after another after the duo disappeared. They turned into numerous rays of light that flew into the large door. After the final figure entered the large door, an intense ripple suddenly appeared, and the door slowly became illusory in front of everyone's eyes until it disappeared. The foggy place occasionally had some strange fire glows flashing in the distance. They would flash and disappear. A death-like silence covered this foreign land. The space within the silent land suddenly became distorted. Immediately, 2 figures, holding hands, slowly stepped out of the space and appeared. The do-chi within their bodies circulated as their eyes cautiously observed their surroundings. "This is the heavenly tomb?" Xiao Yang sighed in relief after failing to detect an unexpected situation. He curiously observed his surroundings as he asked. "I?" Xun'er smiled and nodded. The others had been transported to other places. This heavenly tomb was extremely vast. It was difficult to say whether or not they would run into others. There is an extremely rich energy. It is even stronger than the Gu realm's energy. Xiao Yang grabbed the foggy air in front of him. He was surprised to discover that the natural energy contained within the air was extremely dense, and its purity greatly exceeded his expectations. Xun'er sweetly smiled. She tilted her head, looked at Xiao Yan, and asked, which level does Xiao Yan Ge wish to head to? If it is possible, I wish to head to Ancestor Xiao Xian's tomb on the 3rd level of the Heavenly Tomb. However, that place is too dangerous. We are in no hurry now. After all, we have 3 years. Xiao Yan mused for a moment before replying. Xun'er did not appear surprised by Xiao Yan's reply. She was aware of his character. Having come here, it was only natural that he would not give up on Xiao Xian's tomb. Let's get moving. The Heavenly Tomb is extremely large. We should hurry to the 2nd level first. Based on my estimations, it will take around 4 months or so. Due to the energy pressure within this Heavenly Tomb, we are unable to fly for long. Therefore, we must spend most of the time walking. Xun'er spoke with a smile. Her pretty eyes landed on Xiao Yan as she said, when we reach the entrance of the 2nd level, Xiao Yan Ge might reach the peak of a 5-star dozun. Of course, if you are lucky, it is not impossible to even reach the 6th star. Oh? So quick? Xiao Yan was startled. Xun'er softly laughed. She turned her head, and her pretty eyes looked at the foggy air to her right. Her hand was slowly lifted before she suddenly clenched it. Energy swiftly agglomerated when Xun'er clenched her hand. In the blink of an eye, the fog there completely scattered. An illusory body vaguely appeared in Xiao Yan's sight. This is energy body? Xiao Yan was startled when he saw this illusory figure. He had not detected the approach of this thing. They can rely on the energy fog to hide themselves. They will quietly approach us and then launch an attack. Xun'er smiled and nodded. She flicked her finger and the illusory figure suddenly became distorted. A puff sounded and the figure exploded. A thumb-sized cluster of light swiftly rushed to Xun'er before she grabbed it. This is an energy core. It stores extremely pure energy, and it is the extremely nourishing thing that I had mentioned. Xun'er opened her hand and a rhombus-shaped thumb-sized crystal appeared in her palm. It glowed with an extremely rich energy fog. Normally speaking, the energy cores within the Heavenly Tomb are divided into 9 grades. The energy contained within the core in my hand has only reached the 2nd grade. It isn't considered very good. Those high-grade energy cores are all in the deepest parts of the 1st level or the lower levels. Well, Xiao Yan Ge, why don't you give it a try first? Hold it in your palm and use your chi method to absorb it. Xun'er flicked her finger as she spoke. She shot the energy core toward Xiao Yan. Xiao Yan received the energy core and curiously played with it. After which, he did what Xun'er had said. He grabbed the energy core in his hand and circulated his chi method. Following the circulation of the flame mantra, Xiao Yan suddenly felt a chill within his heart. He was stunned to sense wave after wave of warm pure energy surging out of the energy core like floodwater. After which, the energy surged around Xiao Yan's body. He rejoiced because he barely needed to refine this energy. All he needed to do was circulate it within his veins, and the energy was deposited in his limbs and bones. Finally, it entered his muscles, bones, and cells. The way it seeped in caused Xiao Yan sense the gradually strengthening energy within his body. What a mysterious thing. It is even smoother to absorb it than ordinary medicinal pills. No wonder even the Gu clan, Hun clan, and these ultimate factions hold it in such high regards. It is such a mysterious treasure ground. Xiao Yan opened his hand after the final cluster of energy entered his body, and the energy core had turned into dust. An expression of surprise had surged onto his face. If it was not difficult to obtain such an energy core, it would not be impossible for him to advance to a 6-star dozun within 4 months. Xun'er smiled when she saw the shock on Xiao Yan's face. She placed her hands behind her, and her toes were pressed on the ground. Her lovely body appeared just like a butterfly as she elegantly drifted forward. A sweet clear laughter softly spread. Xiao Yan Ge, let's go. Why don't we play a game? Who will be able to obtain more energy cores during these 3 years? Xiao Yan smiled, strode forward, and swiftly followed. He was very curious just how strong he would grow during these 3 years. This video will end here.